Question number 5 of English language paper is based on grammar. So let us refresh our grammar skills by solving the part 2 section of this question, and I have taken this fill up of 2 specimen question papers and 2 previous year's question papers. So let's get started. The first fill up is, my sister and I get along very well with each other. Now get along here is a phrasal verb, and in phrasal verbs the verb plus preposition, they are just like good friends and they create a new meaning, and here the meaning is that they are good friends, they are in a healthy and a good relationship. The next one is, Minnie plays basketball with her friends every day. So you have to use with, which is a simple preposition which means together. Next one, it has been 20 years since she graduated from college. Now this is a little tricky sentence. Now you have 2 words like since and for. So anytime you get confused between the two, then just ask yourself a question, from when? And if you get the answer which refers to any point of time, then you have to use since. And if you get a period of time, then you have to use for. Now in this sentence, let us read it again. It has been 20 years, so you have a period of time also. Since she graduated from college. Now if you ask yourself a question from when, then you get the answer from the point she graduated until now. So you have to use since. I hope it's clear. Next one is, growing up, we were looked after and brought up by our grandparents. Now, once again, this is a phrasal verb. Looked is a verb, after is a preposition. Together, they create a new meaning, which is taken care of. Next one. Now, the next one is, most students take the bus to school as it reaches the premises on time. So we have used a simple preposition to, which is used when we talk about going to a specific place. Next one. The cricket match was put off because of torrential rains. Now once again, put off is a phrasal verb, where put is the verb and off is the preposition, and together they create a new meaning, which means postpone or delay something. Next one. Roy backed out of the competition at the last minute. So it's a phrasal verb, backed out. So here backed out is created, it actually means to withdraw. I have been training under her for the past 2 years. Now here we are using for. Why? Because it's a period of time. You ask yourself from when, you get the answer from the past 2 years, so that is a period of time. So here we use for. Let's now solve the second specimen question paper, question number 5, the part 2. The first one, we can cut across this field instead of taking the main road. Now cut across is a phrasal verb, and across actually means you take a route by intersecting the field. So cross is the correct preposition used over here. The second one is, passengers are advised against standing on the footboard of a moving bus. So why we are using against? Because you are advising for something, someone is going out of the rule. So in opposition when you say, then you use against. The next one is, they have been working on the project for years now. Once again, when you ask yourself a question from when, you get the answer from years. So that's a period of time, so we used for. The next one, ever since the accident, he has been afraid of boarding buses. So here, why we are using since? Because this is the point of time when the accident occurred till now. So we are using since. Next one is, it's a hard climb up the hill. So here a simple preposition up is used. And another example like you say we walked up the staircase. So up. We climbed up the ladder. So up, a simple preposition is used, which means or it indicates the movement to a higher position. Next one is she turned down the offer because she did not like the terms and conditions. So once again, turn down is a phrasal verb which together creates a new meaning, which means reject or refuse. Next one is I will need to speak to my parents before I sign up for the school trip. So to is a simple preposition. Once again, when we want to talk to someone, we use the simple preposition to. The last one in this is the sports teacher was taken aback when he heard how enthusiastic the team was. So again, a phrasal verb, taken aback. The verb is taken and aback is the preposition, and together they create a meaning which means surprised. Now we have the previous year's question paper, which is 2024, and the same question number 5, the section 2. So the first sentence is there's a black cat sitting on the wall. Now here the black cat is sitting on the wall. Why? Because the cat is having contact with the wall, sitting on it. So on. On the other hand, the next one, the horse jumped over the hedge. Now here it is over the hedge. Next one is mother goes to the market every day. So the preposition to, a simple one. Why? Because to is always used to go to a specific place. Next one, several people have climbed Mount Everest in recent years. Now here in recent years is the phrase which is commonly used. Some children also write during recent years, which is not incorrect, but the most common phrase is in recent years. Next one is I often go to school with my friends. A simple preposition once again means together. I have left my keys at home. Now here why at home? Because here at is indicating a general location. We are not talking about whether it is inside the house, outside the house, just that location. So we are using at home. The next one, instead of talking, prove your worth by doing something. So this one also, how do I prove my worth? By doing something. So here by indicates the method or means of achieving. So by is the preposition used over here. I have not slept since yesterday. Once again, ask yourself a question from when. So you get the answer from a point of time, that is yesterday. So the use of since will be here for this blank. Now same question from a question paper 2023 is taken, and let us solve this. The first is a bird in hand is worth two in the bush. So this is a proverb. A bird in hand, which means something you possess. Two in the bush, which means something better but uncertain. So value what you have. This is the meaning of this proverb. The next one. The boy is crazy for football or about football. Actually, both are correct because both of them express a passion, the boy's passion for football. She was tired of fighting and struggling all the time. So, of here is a simple preposition used over here. Next one, he opted out of the race. So opted out, once again phrasal verb which consists of a verb opted and out which is a preposition. And together they are good friends and they create a new meaning which means withdraw or not participated. Next one, we borrowed the bikes from our uncle. So always remember these two words are very confusing, borrow and lend. So we always borrow from someone and we always lend to someone. So here it is borrowing. So we borrowed the bikes from our uncle. Next one, the police station is on the right. So here on is giving the direction, on the right side. A simple preposition. Next one, the G1 we are talking about now. I looked at the stars through the telescope. Now why through? Because through implies a movement from one side to the other. So that is why we use through. The last one, there was an accident at the crossroads. So first you should know the meaning of crossroads. So crossroads is a point where two roads intersect. So at that particular point, and that is the reason why we use at the crossroads. So we have done a quick revision of a section picked up from 4 question papers, and if you'd like to do such revisions, then give this lesson a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you and all the best.